Welcome, Nerd Nation. If you love the nerd life ranging from the movies to anime to comic books to everything else in between, then be sure to stay tuned and listen carefully because this is Zero to Hero.
Hey, welcome back to Zero to Hero. It's a small podcast me and some friends do. We get to talk about the things we want to talk about, like movies, TV shows, video games, and everything else in between.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Christian Nabora.
I'm Wyatt Craven.
I'm Leonard Chilcutt.
And we're here to talk to you guys today. We got a full slate, don't we, guys?
Mm-hmm.
First off, how's you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Leonard, how you doing?
I'm working my ass off.
Yeah, this 40-hour work weeks.
Oh, yeah.
AutoZone got you?
Oh, AutoZone, the fuck?
Were you O'Reilly's man?
That's like the dark side in
The
Star
dark
Wars,
side.
man.
Do you guys really have a rivalry? I've always wondered that, if like O'Reilly's and AutoZone just like
Oh,
kinda
yeah,
curse
man.
each
We
other
just,
across the street.
I mean, yeah. We just walk out the door and just flip each other off constantly.
Yeah, you just like look at each other, have morning coffee, like, that's beautiful.
No.
No.
I'll get fired for saying that, bet. No, just kidding.
No, I get it. I just can't stand winter. I get that we live in Missouri, but like, if I walk to my mailbox and it's like dangerous for me, that's a problem. I don't think you should be like, worrying with that kind of stuff.
You just complain a lot, dude. It's hot.
Yeah.
outside.
It is not hot. Yesterday we were at the movie theaters, right? And it's like negative 19 degrees, and why it's like, it's not hot. It's super hot out here, you know?
Right, I've been
Hace
wearing a
calor.
hoodie these past 3
Hace
days.
muy
Like,
sueto.
warm. Yeah.
Like, you do know water freezes at 32 degrees, and it was like 10 below that.
I honestly believe, man, it's just your heritage, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
It is.
Like, you're always just constantly
My
at a
spicy-
higher temperature, so at a colder temperature, you're just automatically colder. Like, 50 degrees is your 32 degrees.
True,
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's my spicy Honduran blood. It gets at me, and I can't
Right.
handle it. So how you guys want to start off? Me, you, or what?
All right. What's your topic for today?
All right, I got the Last of Us 2 trailer. All right, this is going to be some good stuff. I know Leonard hasn't played The Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2 bored me. Or Last of
The
Us
Last of
bored
Us.
me. Just the first one bored me. I don't see how you guys.
How did The Last of Us bore you?
It really wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
Like,
I can't believe this
Did
guy.
you watch the part where his daughter dies in the beginning?
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers. Why have you not played The Last
Yeah,
of Us?
for real though.
But like when she's like crying in his arms, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Don't go."
Yeah, no,
That-
I didn't have
that-
any effect.
That didn't choke
No.
you up. That
No.
not even one tear.
No.
Because
Like,
Leonard doesn't
shit.
have a soul.
He's a monster.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm a ginger. I'm proud.
God, that's
It's
such a
all-
good
it's all
game,
good.
man. Like,
Apologies.
I wish you would have. I guess some people just like
I wish I would have had a heart.
No, you. Like, I bet you have a big old
I'm
heart.
on
But
the
I mean,
Wizard
like,
of Oz, don't I?
The Last
if I
of Us.
only
is
had a
The Last
heart.
of Us, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
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 Article. What? What was your?
Sorry.
So Wyatt's
Okay.
got some Last of Us 2 theories of what he thinks the next game's gonna be about.
These are all fan theories floating around. I only have 3. They're not huge topics. One of them's big, and I believe in the last one pretty heavily. So you've both seen The Last of Us 2 trailer?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So in the beginning.
Walk through the valley.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Through the
So
Valley.
continue
It's a
your
good
stuff.
song.
It's a good song. Look it up.
Okay, so the beginning, the trailer kind of. All right, it kind of pans out from the forest. You seen that part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it focuses in on a tree, for some reason. It like pans from this tree, and they put a lot of emphasis on the tree.
Okay.
Okay, and the tree has what looks to be 3 big claw marks on the side of it.
Oh, okay.
It is in the woods. It could be a large animal like a bear.
Well,
Or a
Wolverine.
clicker.
Wolverine.
Or Wolverine.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wolverine.
Yeah, because that's in this for some reason.
Fan theory.
Well, have you seen Logan? I mean, it's basically the same.
Yeah, for
But
real though.
anyway.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I know it's true. Okay, so the first theory is the cordyceps virus, which is what has caused the infection and the outbreak, has mutated the people or the virus itself is mutated further, causing the people to mutate further. So we're gonna see entirely different.
So this is the
infected
next.
this
So
game.
we're like this is the next evolution in the
The
disease
plague.
or
Yes.
the plague.
Disease, yeah.
Yes. So it's gonna cause even more mutations. So we're gonna have like even more vicious, violent infected in
I got
this
you.
game.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So that's the first fan theory, and I feel like this one, I feel like they all kind of connect a little bit.
I feel like they would always turn up the ante.
Yeah.
Like the stronger villains, or not villains, but enemies and stuff to fight.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it'd be kind of.
I mean,
translate that
let's
way.
be honest. With all 3 of your fan theories that you found, they have to. They all come from one origin, and especially that trailer we all saw.
Right.
So of course they're going to be a little bit connected. I think because they might be their own theory, but they're going to have a little bit of hints where it's like, okay, that's in that one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're all going to cross a little bit. But anyway, continue. What's the next one?
Okay. The second is about the Firefly base. Leonard, you know what the Fireflies are?
The Fireflies.
For the people that don't know, the Fireflies are the rebel group that are going against the government in The Last of Us.
Right.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So in the first game, spoilers, if you haven't played it, I don't know what you're doing. If you're a video game player, I don't know what you're doing. But in the first game, the mission is you're supposed to take this girl, Ellie, who is the cure for the disease, to the Fireflies, and they're going to try to extract the...
Whatever makes it where she can't,
whatever
where she
makes
can't
her
get infected and make it like a serum, right? For
Yeah, and then we're
everybody
going to
else.
make an
Wouldn't that
antidote
just be
for
her
the
blood,
disease.
though? Like, let's be honest. Wouldn't that just be her blood?
No,
I'm
there's
pretty sure she
something
just
that
pulled
grows-
the blood out of her and put it into somebody else. It's like
Right.
hepatitis.
There's something that grows in her brain. Okay,
It's
so...
like, it's not going to be her snot or her saliva. Come on now, that'd be weird.
Right.
Like, let's be honest.
That would be strange. Okay, so anyways, after you see the tree, whatever, it cuts to the next thing, and it's got a stop sign, and it's got the big Firefly logo on it.
Mhm.
People speculate that was a Firefly base, obviously, because it's got
Once upon a time.
Yeah, once upon a time.
Before Ellie got
So then it-
crazy and
yeah.
killed every single person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it cuts into the room, and inside the room, Ellie's room that she's sitting in is just covered with posters, right? All the other rooms in the house, whenever it cuts through and like you see Joel walking in, every other room in the house is just completely bare. There's nothing there. There's no posters, no pictures, nothing. So that's why they think that Ellie and Joel came in, murdered all the Fireflies, and they set up shop there at the Firefly base.
Uh-huh. So
Can't
you
say
just
that
kicked
word.
the Fireflies out, murdered everyone.
Yeah, they just murdered
set
everyone.
up a new
'cause
shop.
There's 3 fresh bodies whenever they're going through the house. There's 3 fresh Firefly bodies. I'm having a hard time pronouncing words today.
That's cool.
So they're thinking that they just came in, murdered everybody, and the reason that they left that sign out there is because they're trying to draw in more Fireflies and just murder them.
Okay, that would make sense.
What the Fireflies do to the... Okay, that was a bad question.
So that's why when Ellie's sitting in that room, all those posters are there because they set up shop and that's her room.
Oh, okay. I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's that second theory.
The third theory, I think, is the
That's
one I
kind
like
of
the most.
a dull theory. Like when I think of the theories for the game, I want to know like what they think the whole game is about. Not
Well,
just
this is
a
just
part
the
of
theory.
it.
Not that
This is
trailer.
just the theory for that trailer.
Yeah.
Now this one, the last one, the third theory, which was my favorite, I think,
Mhm.
I think it's mine, too.
because I spent more time on this one, I think.
You look at his notes, it's like the first theory, second theory, and then third theory. It's like,
By the way,
yeah,
Wyatt's the only one here that
it's-
actually takes notes.
He's prepared.
Like,
He does his homework.
Yeah, I want to be prepared. But the last one I think is more about like the game in general
okay.
and what it's going to be about. It's also more about Ellie. It's more directed to her. Okay, so when you first see Ellie, she's sitting there with the guitar, right? And she's getting ready to play.
Killing it.
I love it.
Yeah.
She's getting ready to play Through the Valley
Mhm.
on the guitar. Well, when she comes on, her hand is like shaking pretty bad, and she's like,
Parkinson's?
whatever. Yeah, Parkinson's. She looks like she's got Parkinson's, and I mean, of course, that could be the 3 fresh people she just murdered.
That's what I'm saying. She just
Because
murdered.
she's like, she
I
murdered
don't know.
people, and now
Like
she's
this.
sitting over one of the dead bodies, getting ready to play a guitar, right? So, but Neil Druckmann said in a conference that at least 5 years has passed since the first game.
She looks. I would say she does look a little bit older. She has that cool sweet
Yeah.
tattoo right
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Looks like she matured a little bit.
Right. So, I mean, this one is the one that ties into that first theory, where the virus has kind of mutated
Mm-hmm.
and gotten stronger. So, they say, we all know Ellie still has the brain infection.
Right.
So if 5 years has passed, that brain infection could have either spread or since the virus... Here, let me just start with this. So whenever it pans down from... I'm getting ahead of myself. So whenever it pans down while she's playing the guitar, see a fresh wound right here? People speculate that that's a bite. So she's got a fresh bite right here. And while she's immune to the first virus, if the virus mutated...
And got worse.
And
like
got
the first
worse,
theory,
she may
would
not
be
be
able to survive the
Yeah,
second
right.
time.
Yeah, she
Okay,
may not
okay,
be
so I get
as
you.
immune to this virus, right? Okay, so along with that, Joel also seems really different. Whenever he walks in as like a shadow, and then it cuts away before you can see his face, and you get to watch his boots, and then you get to just see a side view of him, don't get to see his face, and then you see from behind him, which is completely different than the first game, because even in the first trailers, it was always like shot, cut, shot, like a face.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone was going to talk, it would be my face, then your face, then my face, like that. And you don't get to see that in here. You don't get to see Joel's face at all. And then whenever Joel walks into the room, he's like, the first words he said is just, "What you doing, kiddo?" Like she's not sitting over a dead body and didn't
Kinda
murder
like a
3 fresh people.
Ghostly figure would say that.
Yeah, just kind of like a ghostly figure would
ghostly
say that.
figure.
So
Maybe he's a Phantom?
The theory is the growing infection in her brain is toying with her mental state. She might be in the early stages of turning completely because increased aggression is the first sign, right? Increased aggression and agitation. And her only...
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Leonard doesn't know.
No,
So-
you're good.
That's why I'm looking right at Leonard because I'm trying to explain to him.
Right,
So
no.
Capturing some of that.
her only line other than singing, other than her making a sweet music video,
Is I'm gonna kill them all.
yeah, she says, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna quote it correctly. She said, "I'm gonna find and I'm gonna kill every last one of them," but she says it with like an aggressive, pissed off tone.
Then I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah, she doesn't. Well, she doesn't say that. That'd be sick. That'd be
Super
sick,
Bowl
though.
bound? Like,
Going to Disneyland.
So that's where we're saying that she's getting this aggressive, agitated state from.
okay, but and see, this is me coming from a dude who honestly found The Last of Us to be boring.
I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, honestly, why in the hell would she? To me, all she really is just pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Like as if they found her collection of flowers and crushed them all. You know, and she's just like, "Fuck them guys, I'm gonna kill them."
Kill every single one of them. Because there's a lot of dead bodies. Like she's like one fresh one.
There's
while she's
three.
playing guitar.
Yeah, there's one in her room. There's one in like the living room out by the door, and there's one just like completely mangled in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So to go off that, Leonard, this theory continues. There's more to it.
Okay,
All
okay.
right?
He's only halfway through that paper.
I'm only halfway through this paper, bro. Okay, so with her being in the early stages of turning or her mental state kind of deteriorating, they're saying she could just be a narrative. So all this could just be
Her story.
her story. Yeah. Joel could either be alive, dead by the fireflies, or dead by Ellie's hands.
Oh shit! I did not
Oh.
expect that last one. What? Why would she do
Okay,
that?
so with that, if
She's frustrated, bro.
with Joel being either dead or alive, her mind could be just crafting a justification for her actions, like for her
Yeah,
aggressive
right.
actions and stuff. So,
Like she's mad at herself for killing Joel.
yeah, or she's I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Like
if
that's
she's
what I'm
mad at
saying. Like
herself. I don't know
if she
she's
killed
mad at
Joel,
herself,
she's
or
like,
she's just trying to.
She's mad at the situation. Like,
Yeah,
God
she's just
damn,
mad.
I accidentally stabbed
she's,
everyone.
she's so traumatized by the situation. She's so traumatized by the situation that her mind is just kind of coming up with these scenarios like, well, it's not my fault because this happened, blah, blah, whatever.
okay,
So-
wait, hold on. What? Let's just. You said that he was kind of like a ghostly figure, right? You said
he's
Joel.
pretty pale. He
and,
comes
like,
in really
okay, right,
vaguely and weird.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What if? And this is just throwing this out there. What if he's dead?
Well, that's what we're saying.
That's what. No, but like, what if he's saying and she's not by Ellie's hands, but by their hands, and she's just taking vengeance.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Right. So that's what that second part was about. The second reason for Ellie killing everyone, right? That's what the second part was. He died by the fireflies.
Died by either. Well, he could be alive by the firefly and held captive, dead by the fireflies, or dead by her own hands. So we don't know yet.
What if it was like a mixture of the two? One, she's getting crazier because the virus had mutated, and then secondly, either he's being held captive or he really is dead.
I believe.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think they're gonna be separated at some point, and you have to, like kind of get them back together.
Definitely,
Is my
yeah.
idea.
I bet he's dead. My money's on he's dead.
You think
dead.
he's dead from the
Oh
beginning?
yeah,
Yeah,
I bet
and-
he's dead. And like, if you see him in the game with Ellie, her imagination, whole fucking time.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna pull that. Like, you're gonna see them together, and you're gonna play the game, and then, like halfway through the game, you're gonna realize Joel's actually dead. And you're gonna be
Right.
like,
Exactly.
"What?"
Right.
So
Spoiler
if that's
alert.
true, we're
I mean,
so sorry.
yeah, for real.
We somehow managed to spoil it.
Called
like,
it.
That's insane.
way before, 2-3 years before it came out.
All right, I got a little bit more.
Go for
Actually,
it.
like half page more.
Oh,
All
goddamn
right, you
it.
ready for this?
All right.
Did
Okay,
your
so
homework.
here's how you can tell here's like hints that it's just like her mind. Okay, so everything inside the house is just like fragments of her memory.
Right.
So while she's sitting in the room, you see from the first game she absolutely loves music. That's why there's music posters everywhere, right?
Hold on, my pizza rolls are done.
I apologize. It's my timer.
Go get that,
Continue.
man.
Do stuff.
I got you. I'll hold off while you get your pizza rolls.
We good. Chill.
All right.
All right, go.
Okay, so you got posters all over the room, right? She's playing a guitar. In the first game, Joel wanted to be a singer, and he told her that. And Joel, at the very end of the game, said, whenever this is all over, I'm going to teach you to play guitar.
Sing a song.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, he's going to
There
be
you
a
go.
guitar hero. And lastly, the shirt she's wearing is her best friend's shirt from the DLC.
Oh, the one she was making out with and died in a mall?
Yeah, that was Riley.
Yeah.
She was like her all-time best friend, and she was the first
Wait,
one
you
of the
make out
two
with
to
your
get
best
bit.
friend?
What?
You said that you were making out
No,
with.
in the DLC.
I was like, what the
She
f-
has a girl best friend, and like they survive the mall together. At the very end, like they kiss, and then she dies.
I wouldn't really call
Yeah.
that a best friend.
An experimental best friend at that age, I guess.
I mean, sure, whatever floats your
But-
boat.
But anyways, the shirt that she's wearing in the DLC, Riley, her friend, is the shirt she's wearing in this trailer. So that's just another fragment of her memory right there. Okay, so, yeah. Both the shirt and the guitar are from people she clearly cared about deeply, and that would make sense as to why it was coming into her mind whenever she's trying to craft the
Right.
situation or while her mind's deteriorating. Lastly, the window that you see is almost identical to like the main menu screen
from the first
from the first game. Like it's covered in moss and whatnot. It's all overgrown. The curtains are blowing around. They're ripped. It's like almost identical. It's crazy. So everything in the trailer is just an artificial product of Eloise's deteriorating mind.
That's tough.
She's going, dude. She's infected. And this is all gonna be just like
a huge.
It's just gonna be a huge like yeah.
I mean, the only thing that I think that that this theory is kind of overlooking is why she's
Come on.
is why she's mentally deteriorating. It doesn't necessarily have to be because of the infection.
Mm-hmm.
Like this could very well be just because she's literally gone insane. Like she's handled so much of this bullshit that her mind just snapped.
There's other theories saying I don't believe this. I think this one's retarded. But there's other theories saying she's pregnant.
And it's Joel's baby.
Alien, and it's gonna pop out of her fucking
gross.
stomach.
That's disgusting. He's like her father. What's
Dude,
wrong with you?
I don't know. It's a different world. They need to
mean,
repopulate.
I don't know about her being pregnant. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I don't
feel
believe
bad
that.
for
I mean,
saying
if
it
it-
now.
They're saying that she could have been pregnant.
She is
and
pregnant?
They're saying she could have been pregnant and she miscarried. That's why she's so angry.
Or she is pregnant and the baby's already infected, and it's literally eating at her.
God,
There you go.
that's dark.
That's a
man.
little bit of alien shit right there.
Last of Us 2, infected baby.
That's so dark.
Infected. There you go. That'd be done.
I think we should call it that. Had
Infected
that be like the
baby.
subtitle of it.
There you go.
That's ridiculous. Anyways, that was my fan
That's really
theory
crazy.
section.
I mean, like, I was really excited to hear that they're getting a sequel and how they even did it. Like, it's like a part 2 where it's like more of the first game. They're
Right. Like it
stay
truly
away
is a
from that.
sequel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sequels usually fuck up or better. I don't know, but
Never better.
never better. But you know, I don't know. It's one I'm really, really excited for. But the sad part is they showed this announcement trailer, but they said this game's not coming until like 2018, 19,
Yeah, I know.
maybe 2020. So like,
It's depressing.
wow.
But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
let's be honest though. With the legacy Last of Us already has, like as a standalone game, they didn't need to make a sequel. They
No, I agree.
don't
I'm
need to
one of
make
those
a
people who say
sequel.
like I didn't really want to see a sequel. 'Cause,
Right.
Like, I would rather this game be the perfect jewel left in time.
Exactly.
By itself. You know, because as soon as you
Exactly.
start putting a sequel, someone's like, "Well, this is kind of like the first game," and they'll start drawing comparisons. And
Right.
It kind of muckies up the image
Right.
a little bit.
But at the same time,
But if they pull it off, this is
if
not
they
even what we're
if
talking
they
about.
pull
Like,
it off,
yeah.
it'll be something, you know, because like, have you really ever seen a game have a sequel where they're like it's mind blowing? I think that if there is one, like if there's going to be a sequel, it will be a part of The Last of Us.
Right.
But I think that they definitely need to end it here before they keep going and fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because at a certain point, there's a time where you just need to either
To
cut your
off
losses.
before you start getting so strained. I agree, but I mean, it's the same people who do Uncharted,
Uncharted,
did,
yeah.
like fucking 4 of those games. You know what I'm saying?
That is true,
Uncharted
but
1, 2, 3,
Uncharted.
and then
Can
4.
honestly, can you really say that Uncharted is as good as The Last of Us?
Apparently 4 was like mind blowing.
Yeah, apparently 4.
Here's the
is
thing
number-
though.
I've never
I
played
understand
it.
what you're saying, dude. But I mean, if it's
What
like
the fuck?
My roommate Wayne Albee played it, and like he said, it's like phenomenal, like the best game you should ever play.
Here's my thing. This is my idea of that. Like what you're saying, you're afraid they might mess up if they keep going.
Right.
Well, as long as they're like writing a story for it, if it's a heavy story-based game, I don't think they can mess up very easily.
If they have the same people, and
If they have a good story, I think it's hard to mess up. But I mean, if they're gonna go and like make a game every year like Call of Duty does, then you got some problems.
No. I agree with that, but let's be honest. If it's so heavily story based, where like every 5 minutes you're watching a 30-minute clip or some shit, why not just make it a fucking movie? And you know what I mean?
They're trying
and
to do
just
that.
stop. Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that they might actually be making a live action.
Uncharted movie.
Right. But
Or
the thing is, well,
Last of
actually,
Us.
Uncharted that's actually a go.
That's
Yeah,
actually a go.
it
The Last
is.
of Us
Right,
doing
Uncharted is
in
actually a
development
go.
hell right now.
But The Last of Us, I mean, it's just like, if it's so heavily story based where you're watching a clip every 5 minutes, there's no point making a game. Like, you could just make a really, really damn good movie.
I don't think he means like the whole game is like
Right, no,
cutscenes.
I know what you mean.
From a story perspective.
Like, what you play is you're actually just playing the story as you go
Yeah,
along. You're not
that's what Last
watching
of
the
Us
story,
shines
but
at.
you're playing the story.
Could you start
Well,
playing? You're like,
it's-
God, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's like you're watching a movie, but you get to make all the characters' decisions.
Right.
And then during like the action sequences of a movie, you get to play that. You get
Right.
to carry out all the
Right,
all the actions.
right. And you can die and then just restart.
Yeah,
There's a reset button.
there is. The thing is though, is if you waste all your ammo and you die, you come back with no ammo. You're totally screwed. So
That game,
that
is-
sucks.
that game is so unforgiving. It
it
really
is.
does not care. It's
It
like you have
doesn't
2
care.
bullets. There's like 15 enemies. Figure it out, dog. And it's like,
I don't know. That's interesting. But speaking of live action, we are talking about bringing comic book heroes alive with your decision.
yeah. So,
And
have you played The Last of Us? If you have, let us know in the comments below.